Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to look at how to sew a slant pocket and a welt pocket. Hope you enjoy it. The first step is to align the middle of your dart to the midpoint of your welt pocket. The rectangle that's marked on the pocket bag is the length and width of the welt. So the longer sides of the rectangle will be your welt pocket opening, and the smaller length is the welt width. So the next step is to stitch the longer sides of the rectangle and make sure you stop exactly in the corner. The next step is to snip in between the parallel lines that you just sew. Make sure to give a V-snip in the corners on both the sides. Snip it as close as you possibly can to the corners to get a cleaner finish. The next step is to flip the pocket bag inside out. After flipping it, iron it neatly to get a proper neat rectangle. The next step is to fold over the bottom portion of your pocket bag just enough to cover the opening that you just made. This will vary according to the width of the welt that you chose before. After folding over the bottom portion, make sure to tack it in its place. And while you're doing this, make sure to catch hold the V-snip that we gave earlier. After pressing it properly, stitch the three sides of your welt, the sides and the bottom. The final step is to fold your pocket bag over and finish the sides. There are so many variations that you can do using the same technique. You can make a double welt pocket, you can add a flap to the pocket, you can even add a button and a loop. So that's it guys, that's how you make a welt pocket. Next we are going to look at how to make a slant pocket. The only difference between a straight pocket and a slant side pocket is the slant. So make sure your pant slant and your pocket bag slant is the same. Keep the slants aligning to each other and right facing right, and then stitch it till the slant ending point and make a notch. Press it neatly after stitching it. The next step is to snip the notch that we made earlier. This will make it easier for us to turn the side seam of the pocket bag and sandwich it in between the front and back of the trouser. The final step is to finish the bottom seam of the pocket bag. You can finish it by giving it a plain seam and overlock the bottom, or you can stitch it for a 1/4 inch and then flip it inside out and stitch it for 3/8 of an inch. This way both the inside and the outside will be concealed. That's it for the slant pocket.